So guys, while a lot of us are being distracted by this war, the increasing price of fuel, power rationing, and a possible lockdown 2.0, it appears as if Mastercard is making a very big move right under our noses. It appears as if they're attempting to completely take over cryptocurrency and to merge with the blockchain technology right under people's noses, guys. Very, very few are the wiser. So what we're going to do, we're going to check it out here and see what's happening as regards their latest moves, which I think it began just last month in March. They started making a lot of significant, very big moves, which will have very significant implications going forward. Okay, so it says here, Mastercard launches cryptocurrency partnerships with over 85 cryptocurrency firms. Well, not necessarily just firm, but cryptocurrency companies is what it's basically saying. So they're partnering with these major cryptocurrency companies, some of which are, let's see here, Solana is one of them, Polygon is one of them, Avalanche, and Ripple, which is most important because they've just also recently integrated the RLUSD stablecoin into their Mastercard system as well. So that is not a simple thing, guys. While we're all focused on this war here in the Middle East and a lot of other things, this is what's transpiring right now. So let's have a little read up here and see what's happening. Global payments leader Mastercard has launched its cryptocurrency partner program, signaling a major step into blockchain-based payments. The initiative focuses on connecting traditional financial systems with cryptocurrency infrastructure, making a shift from experimentation to long-term integration. This move shows that large institutions are actively preparing for a future where digital assets play a central role in global finance. So it is also important for you guys to know that Mastercard also has their own blockchain, which they call the MTN, which stands for Multi-Token Network. However, this blockchain is different from our traditional blockchain, which is a public blockchain and it's decentralized, as opposed to Mastercard's blockchain, which is it's private and permissioned, which means that only institutions that are authorized will be able to use it. Okay, so let's continue. Here we have this, what is this, a tweet? Latest, Mastercard launches its crypto partner program with Aptos. Now this here is a big player, guys, which we don't have the time to speak about this. Perhaps in some future video, I'm gonna go into detail about this Aptos, but this is Aptos being partnered with Mastercard is a game changer, guys. This is not a simple thing. Aptos as a founding partner, pushing on-chain payments into the mainstream. So this is what's currently transpiring. Aptos takes center stage. A key highlight of the program is the inclusion of Aptos as a founding partner. Known for scalability and performance, Aptos has rapidly gained attention in the blockchain space. Through its partnership with Mastercard, it gains access to global payment networks, which could accelerate real-world adoption and expand its use cases beyond the crypto-native ecosystem. Bridging crypto and traditional finance. The program brings together crypto firms, fintech companies, and payment providers with a clear goal: making blockchain-based payments practical for everyday use. Instead of limiting crypto to trading and speculation, Mastercard is pushing toward real-world utility. This includes enabling smoother payments and settlements where blockchain operates seamlessly in the background. What does this mean for on-chain payments? On-chain payments transactions processed directly on blockchain networks offer speed, transparency, and programmability. However, usability has remained a challenge. Mastercard's involvement could bridge this gap by integrating blockchain with existing payment systems. As a result, users may benefit from crypto-powered transactions without needing to interact directly with complex interfaces. This is a critical step toward mainstream adoption. So what I believe that they're saying right here is that it will become much more simpler to use. It will be very, very convenient for your everyday person to use. Even people who are not even familiar with, sending cryptos or who have never done it before. It will become as easy as sending a text or an email. So that's what this merger will accomplish, which is monumental in this space. Institutional momentum is growing. This initiative reflects a broader trend of institutional expansion into crypto. Companies like PayPal have already introduced crypto-related services, and Mastercard's move adds further credibility. The growing participation of major financial players indicates that blockchain is transitioning from a niche innovation to a core component of the financial system, that being the global financial system. So essentially what this is saying here is that the cryptocurrency space, or its part in the total global financial system, is so big, it's grown so big that it's too big to ignore. So Mastercard has no choice but to either join them or be left behind. Opportunities and concerns. While the development is largely positive, it also raises important considerations. Transparency in on-chain transactions may introduce privacy concerns when integrated into mainstream finance. Additionally, as institutions like Mastercard take a large role, questions around decentralization and control may emerge. Balancing innovation with user autonomy will be key. So the bigger picture. This program reflects a broader shift in how the financial world views blockchain. Instead of competing with crypto, institutions are increasingly building on top of it. This approach can accelerate innovation and expand access, but it also signals rapid evolution within the space. Final thoughts. The Crypto Partner Program from Mastercard could mark a turning point for adoption. With partners like Aptos involved, the foundation for real-world crypto payments is strengthening. As the line between traditional finance and blockchain continues to blur, the next phase of global financial integration is already taking shape. So what does all of this mean? What are the implications? Well, quite simply put, people are running out of time. The world over, the majority of the world that are not into cryptocurrency, that are not educated as regards to cryptocurrency, they're running out of time. Because this thing, the foundation for the newly emerging economy, the groundwork is literally being formed. The foundation is being solidified right now. In terms of adoption, this year is one of the biggest moves that could ever be made. The only negative thing about this move is that Mastercard is about to merge it with their MTN network, you see, which is not necessarily decentralized. The main idea behind cryptocurrency when it was first created was for decentralized, to take the power out of these central banks and the beast and decentralize it, share it amongst the people. However, they're about to use their MTN network, which is a private permissioned network, a centralized network. You see, the very opposite of what the idea behind cryptocurrency was supposed to be. But this is not at all a surprise, because it has to go this way. And in their very nature, they're always after control. And that is their number one objective. And with this new system, they will get a great deal of control. And I can see the fulfillment, literally the fulfillment of the mark of the beast coming down the road out of this thing. Because once you have a digital currency, which is controlled by the government and these private institutions, then it will become more possible, it will become more real for one not being able to buy or sell without their approval. And at the click of a button, they can either freeze your account or completely take away everything that you have. The groundwork for that system of control is being built right now. However, we still have some time to go before that is fully established, as I mentioned before. Right now, people need to be prepared in advance for whenever they turn off the switch, which is the cash switch, and then they tell you that you have no other alternative but to use this new system. The ones who have gotten in and who have started storing up on their ledgers, they would have saved themselves. But the ones who have gotten in late, at the time when the governments announce or make this announcement, they're going to suffer great loss. It doesn't matter if they were millionaires, multi-millionaires, or even billionaires in fiat currency at the time that they make this announcement, they're going to suffer a great loss. So guys, that is it. I thought that this news was very important enough that I should go ahead and share it with you guys so that you may be aware, because very few people are aware of these very big moves that are taking place, and it's happening very fast. So you go ahead and continue storing up, as I've been telling you on my channel, in preparation for this switch that is taking place and this change of our financial system. Prepare yourselves not only for you, but for your friends and family. Because just 2 nights ago, guys, I saw this dream where Yah showed me a family member, and I couldn't wrap my head around this dream. As a matter of fact, it wasn't a dream, it was a vision. Yah showed me this vision where I saw a family member, and it was in the town, and he was begging for food. He hadn't gone insane, nothing like that. He was just in the town, he was all bearded up, and he looked very scruffy. It appears as if he had lost everything. I could hardly recognize him. And he was in the town begging for food. Now I couldn't wrap my head around this, because this family member currently, he has a trade, and he's like a mason, and he builds houses. So this is the type of person that always has money. So when I saw that vision, it was kind of hard to wrap my head around. What is the Lord saying? You see, this is very, very serious. This brings back to mind what I told you guys before, that the crash that is coming and the aftermath is going to be significantly greater than what many have imagined. It's going to be far worse than what we've imagined, guys. You see, and that just confirms what I've mentioned to you guys before. So I'm not going to make this video any longer. You guys, please take very good care of yourselves. Peace, shalom. Until next time.